Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna बहुत सुंदर प्रभु सुंदर प्रभु Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radhe 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 Govinda. 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 Radhe Govinda Jaya Radhe Gopala. Radhe Govinda Jaya Radhe Gopala. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Sundar Radha, Sundar Radhe. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavan Dham. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev. Nitya Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. हरि नाम संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की, श्री श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर की, श्री श्री कृष्ण बलराम की, श्री 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 शिल प्रभुपाद की, और प्रेमानंद हरि।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। जय श्री वृंदावन धाम की, जय श्री गिरिराज गोवर्धन की, जय श्री प्रभुपाद की, गुरु महाराज की, हरि ओम तत्सत। राधे राधे। For Gaudiya Vaishnavas, you know who are Gaudiya Vaishnavas? Yes. So for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we ascertain something to be valuable or not based on three sources. If all of these three sources, or at least one of these three sources, they ascertain something as valuable, we accept it. Got it? It's not simply based on loka katha or somebody saying something, so we accept it. No, we base it firmly on Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. These are the three sources. So, now, why Govardhan is considered as very divine? It is mentioned in many scriptures and it is mentioned by the Sadhus. For the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the Goswamis are the prominent sadhus. There are many other sadhus also, but Goswamis are very prominent sadhus for Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So there is a beautiful book called Upateshamrita. How many of you have read that book, Upateshamrita? Very less. It's a very, 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 very important book. It's a very small book, but it's a very important book. So in that Upadeshamrita, 10th shloka, there is a beautiful verse stated by Rupa Goswami Pad. Did we go to any place connected with Rupa Goswami today? Yes. Terkaranda. So how that place is connected to Rupa Goswami? Huh? Yeah, he did his bhajan, then he met Radharani there, he met Sanatan Goswami's elder brother there, and also one other important thing happened there. Yeah, he started writing Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu at Terakara. So, in Upadeshamrita, in the 10th shloka, it is mentioned, normally Vaishnavas say that the topmost place is what? Vaikunta. Isn't it? But Rupa Goswami is saying more, Shrestha. There is something more Shrestha than Vaikunta, and that is what? Any idea? What can be better than Vaikunta? Mathura. Why is Mathura better than Vaikunta? Because the Lord took birth. The Lord appeared in Mathura. Did we go to that place? Where? Janmastan, Mathura. Now we are already very experienced. We have gone to Janmastan, we have gone to Rupa Goswami's Bhajan Kutir. Now again, Rupa Goswami is saying, there is another place which is above even Mathura. What is that place? Vrindavan. See, actually, Prabhu knows everything there. Vrindavan. So why is Vrindavan so special? Huh? Because Especially the Lord enacted his Rasa Leela pastimes in Vrindavan. So Vrindavan is very special. Then Rupa Goswami is saying something more special than Vrindavan is there, and that is Govardhan, Giriraj Govardhan ki. Why Govardhan is so special? Because the Lord lifted Govardhan with his own hands. Not only that, he held on to Govardhan for how many minutes? 7 minutes. 7 days. 7 full days. Vrindavan, Govardhan had the good fortune of Brahma Samsparsham. In the Vedas it is said, Brahma Samsparsham Atyanta Sukhamashnute. There is nothing more blissful than the touch of Brahma. So who is Brahman? Krishna. Isn't it? So Govardhan is very special. So is there anything better than Govardhan? Yes, what? Radha Kund. Radha Kund ki. Shyam Kund ki. And why is Radha Kund special? Huh? Because Radharani personally made that kund, and also it was blessed by Shyam, that is Krishna, that all the tirthas will reside there. Also, whoever sincerely with devotion takes bath in Radha Kund will get love of Radharani, which is very rare. Okay. So, tomorrow we are going to visit two wonderful places. One is Giriraj Govardhan and another is Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. Now the scriptures are saying that anyone who does parikrama of Govardhan will never take birth again in this material world. So if someone is opting out of Govardhan parikrama tomorrow, so now some people are little sad. Prabhu, I decided not to walk. Will I also get the same benefit? Krishna is not like a cruel teacher who does a very strict evaluation of answer sheets. He is a very lenient invigilator. So please try. Whatever capacity you have, you please try. So what I suggest is, let's all decide to do Govardhan Parikrama by walk. Even if you can walk 10 steps, that is good enough. You get the benefit, isn't it? It is not that if you complete the full 22 kilometers Parikrama, only you will get blessing. No. Even if you walk 10 steps, you will get that benefit. So you try. So how much ever you can walk, you walk. Okay. Then wherever you feel that, whenever you feel that I cannot go further, you take a photo. Is that good enough? Yes. So let's all try. It's a wonderful opportunity, isn't it? It's not that we will be able to come here quite often. We may think, oh, why? There was nothing so difficult. We boarded a train, we took a flight, we are here, but it's not so easy. To be frank, can any one of you say for sure that I will come to Vrindavan again next year? For sure. Any guarantee? No guarantee, isn't it? So now we have got this golden opportunity. Let's utilize it fully. We may have some physical difficulties, but we don't know when we will get this chance again, isn't it? So let's all take a sankalpa. Definitely Govardhan will help us, Krishna will help us, Radharani will help us. So remove this idea that if I am not able to walk fully all the 22 kilometers, it's a loss. Nothing like that. Whatever you can walk, you walk. Okay? Right. Now, how did Govardhan appear in this material world? There is a story. You want to hear that story? Yes. Actually, Govardhan was originally residing in the Himalayan region. He was not here at Raja. He was residing there. So once what happened, sage Pulastya visited Himalayas. There he saw Govardhan. And Pulastya immediately liked Govardhan. Govardhan was very green with a lot of fresh water, waterfalls, fresh grass, caves. Govardhan has a lot of caves and sarovars. This in specific attracted Pulastya Rishi. Why Pulastya Rishi was attracted by caves and water? Because Pulastya Rishi is a sage. They want to do meditation. So for meditation, they want a quiet, calm place. So usually in those days, sages used to meditate in caves. And to do their Trisandhya, Achamana, daily snana, what do they need? Fresh water. That is also available. So Pulastya Muni was very much attracted by Govardhan. And his attraction for Govardhana increased more because Pulastya Rishi resides at Kashi. In Kashi, there is not even a single mountain. If you have ever visited Kashi, there is no mountain, there is no hill. So Pulastya went and requested Govardhan's father that, can you please send Govardhan with me to Kashi? Anyway, Kashi is a wonderful place. It's a Muktisthala. Please send him. Your son will be blessed. So his father also immediately agreed. Even though he was very fond of Govardhan, this Rishi is requesting, so he couldn't say no, and he agreed. And Govardhan packed his bags. But before leaving, Govardhan put one condition. What is the condition? I will come with you, but you have to carry me. I cannot walk so far. Kashi is very far. So you have to carry me. That is one condition. But before we reach, you should never put me down. If you put me down, I will not move from there. Wherever you put me down, I will be fixed there. So are you ready for this condition? Pulastya Rishi said, no problem. I have lot of tapobalam. I can easily carry you. And then Pulastya Rishi assumed a gigantic form and he easily lifted Govardhan. And Govardhan is very huge those days. And he lifted and he started going towards Kashi. But somewhere when he reached this Vrajabhumi in this area, he suddenly felt the nature's call. Anything else we can control. But nature's call, even sages can't control. Isn't it? So it was such an urgent need, he immediately put Govardhan down and went and attended his nature's call. He couldn't think. He just forgot that he was not supposed to keep Govardhan down. And when he came back and tried to lift Govardhan, what happened? Govardhan is already fixed. Lot of quick fix. It's not able to budge. So then Pulastya understood he was strict. Because when he started from Himalaya, he did not drink so much of water. Suddenly how this nature's call came. That too uncontrollable. So he understood this is Govardhan's job. So he immediately gave Govardhan a curse. And what was the curse? He said, from today onwards, you will sink gradually into the earth. Every day you will sink to the size of a mustard seed. So that is why originally Govardhan was very huge. Even in Krishna book, if you read the description, it's very huge. But now the highest point of Govardhan is hardly 25 meters. Even the highest point is 25 meters. So it is very slowly sinking. So after many years, you will not find Govardhan there. So that's why I am saying you should do Govardhan Parikrama tomorrow itself. There is no guarantee till how many years Govardhan is going to be there. Slowly sinking. That's why scriptures say, Shubhasya Shikram. All auspicious things, good things Immediately you should do. You should not postpone. Okay. So Govardhan is staying there. Then what happened? One day when Govardhan was staying there in Rajab Mandal, a huge monkey came. A very huge monkey. Not like the monkeys that we see here. Very huge monkey came and it lifted Govardhan. Then see how mighty that monkey will be. So which monkey can lift such a huge mountain like Govardhan? Jai Shri Anjaneya Swami ki. And why Hanuman is lifting Govardhan? He wants to do some exercise? Dumbbells? Why he is lifting? Because during that time, construction of Ram Setu is happening at Rameshwar. Rama is building the bridge to Lanka. So, building a bridge means it was not contracted to L&T. How the construction happened? How it happened? All the monkeys will pick up rocks and throw into the sea. Isn't it? Before they throw, there is a very important thing to do. What is that? That is important. If you forget that, what will happen? So if you also chant Ram Nam, you will also not sink inside Samsara Sagar. So they were picking up mountains, hills from so many places, but finally the bridge work is going very slow. So the chief engineer started grumbling. How long it is taking to complete the construction? Sita Maya is suffering there in Ashokavana. You should do it fast. And everybody has to listen to the engineer. Who is the engineer? Neela. There is an engineer called Neela. So he started complaining. And then Hanuman felt bad. See, I am here and this guy is complaining. So he said, okay, I'll bring you one big piece. I'll put that piece and your bridge will be completed. And then he came to Vraja, he was passing and so there is a huge mountain. So he said, one piece is enough. So he picked it up. So on the way, Giriraj asked, where are you taking me? And he said, I am going to use you in Ram Seva. He said, I am very happy. I'll come, no problem. Let's go. So Hanuman is taking Govardhan, but Hanuman never had to answer any nature's call. But Pulastya Rishi had to do that. So it is all Govardhan's plan. Now Hanuman is flying very fast, Vande Bharat speed it is going, no problem. But suddenly one Vanara came and he stopped Hanuman and he said, where are you going? To such a big mountain. I am going to construct the Ram Setu. Oh, it's already done. The inauguration is over. Now you don't have to bring this huge mountain. So immediately Anjaneya Swami, what he did, he flew back and put it there and he started. Then goes, what is this? I was simply lying there. You only picked me up. You said you are going to use me in Ram Seva. Now you are throwing me back here. This is not fair. In Malayalam there is a saying, See, one poor fellow was sitting on the roadside. The rich man went and invited him, come, I will give you a big feast. He put a big leaf. In South India, they put leaf, and everything was served. Then he said, now you get up and go and sit in the roadside. No feast for you. How the guy will feel, isn't it? No, everything is in front. He's about to eat. And he said, no, please, you get up and go. So, Giriraj also told the same thing. I was simply staying there. You only took me and said, Ram Seva, this and that. Now you are putting me back. This is not fair. So, Hanuman also felt bad. So, Hanuman went to Rama and said, my lord, this is what happened. Can we use him? Can I bring him? Can we put him on top of this already constructed bridge? And Rama said, why you want to do it? The bridge is already constructed. If you put such a huge mountain on top of the bridge, then what will happen? All the monkeys have to again do another Everest climbing and go down and all. It's not required. Then Hanuman said, something you have to do. Then Rama said, okay, you are requesting, no? What I will do? I will again come in Dwapara Yuga. That time I will play, jump, dance, and I will lift him and hold him for many days. Are you happy now? Hanuman said, Jai Ho. And then Hanuman went and informed Govardhan that the Lord is coming very soon. That time he will enact lot of pastimes on you. So Govardhan became very happy. Okay. So now for Govardhan Parikrama, there is a particular methodology followed by the Acharyas. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, it is not that this is the only system, but this is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did. He first went to a place called Mansi Ganga. Okay? He took bath in Mansi Ganga. Then he went to the temple of Harideva. He prayed to Harideva, took the blessings of Harideva. Then he went and took his darshan at Mukharavinda, and from there he started the parikrama. That's how, who did? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that is one way of doing it. So now Prabhu was saying that I should explain some of the important places in and around Govardhan. There are hundreds of places in and around Govardhan, but very few places within the limited time frame. Whatever we can cover, whatever is easily seen when you go, so that you don't have to go so deep inside into the gullies and all. We will see few of those places. One very important place is Kusum Sarovar. It's a beautiful place, Kusum Sarovar. Okay. So Kusum means what? Flower. So why that place got the name Kusum Sarovar is because during the time of Radharani and Krishna, Radharani used to go there to pick flowers for making garland for Krishna. And also in the pond of Kusum Sarovar, there used to blossom a very special lotus known as Sumanas. That lotus cannot be seen in any other parts of Vraj. It's a very beautiful, fragrant lotus. So Radharani wanted to offer that lotus to Krishna. So she used to daily go there and pick up flowers from Kusum Sarovar. And Krishna also used to come. So he will also pick up flowers. There used to grow a lot of flower plants, gardens were there. So Krishna also used to go there and pick up flowers. And he also used to make garlands for Radharani for doing Shringara Seva. That's what they say, Shringar. Shringar specifically means, hairdressing, or it's also known as Sairandri Seva. Sairandri Seva in Mahabharata, there is a character by the name Sairandri. Who is that? Draupadi. Isn't it? Why the Draupadi is called as Sairandri? Where she is not? During Ajnatavasa in Virata Desha, Draupadi took the job of Sairandri. Isn't it? Okay. So Krishna used to make garlands and use that garlands to decorate Radharani's hair. And Radharani specifically liked this seva. I told you in one place, Krishna used to do lot of seva for Radharani. He used to decorate her lotus feet. He used to put gopi dots for her. But out of all these seva, Radharani liked this seva of Krishna decorating her hair with flowers. Why? Why she likes this seva more? See, Radharani always wants to enjoy the beautiful face of Krishna. That is her innermost desire. But because of mana, she doesn't openly express that in front of Krishna. She wants to look at his face. But when Krishna looks at her, she will look down. As if she is not at all interested. But she is very much interested to always, glance at Krishna's face. So now, when he is in front of her, putting gopi dots, what will happen? If Radharani looks at him, Krishna will know. Isn't it? He is also sitting right in front of her. Then he is decorating her feet also, Krishna will know. But when Krishna is decorating her hair, what is the advantage? Krishna cannot see Radharani's face. But can Radharani see Krishna's face? That is also not possible now. So she got a trick. She will keep a mirror in front of her, in the pretext of looking at her hair. But her purpose is not to look at her hair, but to look at Krishna. So this beautiful picture is there in many temples, wherein she is giving a slight glance. It's a slight glance. Why? Because otherwise Krishna will know. Krishna should not know that she is looking at him. So that seva Krishna used to do where Kusum Sarovar. And once Narada Muni came to Vrindavan and he heard that Krishna is performing Ras Leela. So Narada Muni wanted to witness Ras Leela. So when he was about to join the Rasa Mandala, the gopis stopped him. They said he cannot go inside. Why? Why he can't go inside? Because he is having a male body. Only ladies are allowed inside. So Narada Muni requested the gopis. So the gopis suggested, okay, you take bath in Kusum Sarovar. And as soon as Narada Muni took bath in Kusum Sarovar, what happened? Narada became Naradi. Naradiya Gopi he became. And with that form, he witnessed Ras Leela. So that also happened there. So many pastimes. Like Ashtavakra Muni came and meditated there to have Radha Krishna to see Radha Krishna pastimes. And as soon as he witnessed Radha Krishna pastimes, he immediately left his body. So Ashtavakra Muni's samadhi is also there. So like this, there are so many pastimes. Anyway, so Kusum Sarovar. Then you have to go to Mansi Ganga, I was saying, no? So Mansi Ganga means Ganga that was produced from the Manas of Krishna. So that is why it is known as Manasi Ganga. So why Krishna created this Manasi Ganga is because once an Asura by the name Vatsasura came to Vrindavan. And Krishna killed Vatsasura. But then when the Gopas heard that Krishna killed Vatsasura, they all complained. Why? They all said, you are contaminated, Krishna. You are fully contaminated. Why? Vatsasura is a calf. Vatsasura came in the form of a calf. Vatsa means calf. That is why from the word Vatsa came the word Vatsalya. You know how? Anyway. So Vatsasura came in the form of Vatsa. Vatsa means calf. So they say you killed a cow. This Gohatya. So you are contaminated. So you should atone for your sins. Then Krishna asked, I killed for you only. If I had left him, he would have killed you. That and all we don't know. You have to take some atonement. Then Krishna said, okay, Panditji, aap hi bataiye what I should do. Then the one Gopa said, okay, I think you should go to Ganga and take bath. Krishna is in Vrindavan. Where is Ganga? Ganga is somewhere far. No, the nearest point of Ganga is, I think, Haridwar. It's so far. So Krishna said, how can I go so far? I don't know. You should go and take bath in Ganga. Then Krishna, what he did? He produced Ganga from his mind. And that is how Mansi Ganga came. There are many. Yeah. Pardon? Yeah.
I first encountered maybe I missed some of the connecting points to understand. Like the narration of the pastime
Okay, so did you hear Mataji's question? Uh, Radharani looks at the mirror, and in one instance, when Radharani looks at the mirror, she can see Krishna's reflection. But in Kusum Sarovar, when Radharani is looking, she is seeing original Krishna's image there, isn't it? See, whenever she is alone, when Krishna is not there, whenever she looks at the mirror, instead of her reflection, she will see Krishna. But whenever she is with Krishna, personally present, when she looks at the mirror, that too, she is not actually holding it against her. She is holding it in a angled way, so that the reflection is that of Krishna. Is that clear? Yeah. So where were we? Mansi Ganga. So at Mansi Ganga, many pastimes happened. One important pastime we'll say, then we'll go forward. That is, once a lot of sages, they came from the northern part of India, and Nanda Maharaj, received them and served them, and they said that we are coming from Ganga Maya. We took Ganga Snan, and they extolled the glories of Ganga Maya. So Nanda Maharaj had a desire that I should also go and take bath in Ganga. So he decided that let's all go to Ganga. So when Krishna heard of this, he stopped Nanda Maharaj. He said, Baba, why do you want to go to Ganga? It's so far. Ganga is there within Vrindavan only. Nanda Maharaj said, where is Ganga? I am here for so many years. How do you know all these things? There is no Ganga here. And he said, no, there is one Ganga. I will take you. And Krishna took Nanda Maharaj to Mansi Ganga, and he showed the Ganga. But now if you go to Mansi Ganga, it's very small. But during Krishna's times, it was quite big. Nauka Vihar happened in Mansi Ganga. That means Radharani had to cross Mansi Ganga in a boat. So it was very huge during that time, and it was long also. So when Nanda Maharaj saw that, he said, Ganga is a huge river, no? But this is like a lake. How can he say this is Ganga? I don't believe it. So what Krishna did, he immediately called Gangamaya. And Gangamaya appeared in front of Nanda Maharaj, and she said, I am Ganga, I reside here. There is no difference between me residing in Haridwar or Rishikesh or any other place and me residing here in Vrindavan as Mansi Ganga. So like that, she personally came and attested to Nanda Maharaj. And she came, she did not come just like that. She came on her Vahan. What is her Vahan? Yeah, they say crocodile, but exactly it is Makara Vahana. So there is some dispute about what exactly is Makara. Some acharyas say it is a hybrid of crocodile and fish, Makara fish. But some say it is crocodile. Anyway, so she came on that Vahana. So why she came sitting on the Vahana? Why? She could have simply come. Why she came on her Vahana? Yeah, to prove that she is actually Ganga. Otherwise, Nanda Maharaj may say, this boy is playing some trick on me. Some ladies he has arranged. She is suddenly coming and saying she is Ganga. So Krishna is very intelligent. So he wanted to make it sure that Nanda Maharaj completely believes him, because Nanda Maharaj also knows that Krishna tells a lot of lies. So he will not believe Krishna. So Krishna asked Ganga Maya to come specifically on her Vahana. So that's why she came. And Nanda Maharaj became happy, and Nanda Maharaj cancelled his trip to Ganga Maya. All the tickets cancelled, and they all took bath in Mansi Ganga. Like this, so many pastimes happen. Now let's move on to the next important spot, Harideva Mandira. Harideva Mandira. It is also very close to Mansi Ganga. I think hardly some 100 meters from there, on the western bank of Mansi Ganga. So in Haridev Mandira, there is a very unique deity of Harideva. You know, the deity is standing like this. So if a deity is standing like this, what deity is that? Krishna. Why? Govardhan. Okay. So that is a very rare devotee, deity. Normally we don't see such deities. You know. So how the deity came is, once Radharani wanted to meet Krishna. Krishna also said, I will come exactly at 3:30 a.m. in the morning. You know, exactly at 3:30. Maximum 3:45. We will all be there. Like that, Radharani was given a promise by Krishna. But as usual, what happened? Krishna did not turn up. And Radharani was very much annoyed. You know? So she got mana. And then she got annoyed. Then after some time, she felt a deep desire to meet Krishna. And all the gopis also came and they all started chanting Hari Dev, Hari Dev, Hari Dev, Hari Dev. What they chanted? Hari Dev, Hari Dev, Hari Dev. So then suddenly Harideva came in the form of a deity. He was holding Govardhana hill and the deity came and Radharani and the gopis immediately worshipped the deity. So that is Harideva Mandira. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also went and worshipped the Harideva deity. Okay. So after Harideva, you have to go to Mukha Aravinda. Mukha Aravinda. Aravinda means what? Lotus. Mukha means face. Actually, the Acharyas explain that Govardhan is lying there in the form of a peacock. You know, Govardhan's shape is like that of a peacock. So, that peacock's face, Mukha, is there. So, that is why that place is known as Mukharavinda. Okay. So, when you do parikrama of Govardhan, you will see many signboards saying that Mukharavinda temple to your left, Mukharavinda temple to your right, Mukharavinda temple to your top. Some boards say put an arrow top also. We don't know where the temple is. They put arrows in all directions. But the original Mukharavinda is near where? Haridev temple. So how do you recognize it is Mukharavinda temple, original temple? Behind the Mukharavinda deity, look for a Mukut Shila. What? Mukut Shila. What is Mukut? Crown. So if you closely look on the rock, on the Shila, the imprint of a Mukut will be seen. That is Krishna's Mukut. If that Mukut Shila is behind the deity, then that is the original Mukharavinda. Okay. Then afterwards, then again we proceed and we go to what is the time? When is the dinner, Prabhu? 7:30 is the dinner. So it is 7:35. So we'll go very fast. Okay. So the next one, maybe we'll go to Govinda Kund. So Govinda Kund is a very important place. What happened was, on the advice of Krishna, Nanda Maharaj cancelled the annual Indra Puja, right? And the puja was instead done for Govardhan. So Indra became annoyed. He called all the Samvartaha clouds and they started raining cats and dogs. And then what happened? Krishna took up Govardhana, took it as an umbrella, and everything subsided. And then Indra became ashamed. He understood that Krishna is not a small boy, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So then he wanted to ask sorry. So what he did, he came with Surabhi Mata. Who is Surabhi? Cow, Gomata. See, Indra did a mistake. Indra committed an offense. So he wanted to beg pardon. So why he took Surabhi Mata with him? In the house, if the child does some mischief, if he has broken the window with a cricket ball, when father comes, he knows what will break afterwards. So what he will do, he will take mother also with him. Mother gives a tough look. To whom? Not to the child, to the husband. Husband will, you break one more window. No problem. So the boy knows this trick. Take mother when you go to father. So similarly, Indra knows he has committed a grave offense. So he cannot go alone. So he has to take someone whom Krishna likes very much. So he took Surabhi Mata, and Indra did a wonderful Abhishekam. And he used what water for Abhishekam? Distillery. What water he used? He used the water from Swarganga. You know what is Swarganga? Ganga is known as Trigamana. That is, she flows in Swarga, she flows on the earth, she also flows in Patala. Okay. So that Ganges water was brought from Swargaloka, and Indra did Abhishekam. And all that Abhisheka water went and got collected in one pond, and that pond is known as Govinda. Okay, so it's a very auspicious pond. And there is a very big history to it. Anyway, for the time being, understand that it is a very important point. Please don't miss that place. By the side of the pond, you will see lot of Govardhana Shilas. So if you want, you can take some water and do Abhishekam. You can personally do Abhishekam there. And if you had some milk also, you can do Abhishekam. You can buy some flower garlands and you can offer it to Govardhan Giridhari there. Okay. So that's a wonderful place for you to personally do Abhishek or do Seva to Giriraj Govardhan. And one important thing, never take any Govardhan Shilas with you back home. I forgot to tell you. It's a very grave offense. So many devotees do that. Any stone is Govardhan. And you can directly put it into your altar and worship, just like you are worshipping a Prana Pradishtita Krishna deity. But you never do that. Why? Yeah, because Govardhan is non-different from Krishna. Even suppose you are buying a deity from Govardhan or Jagannath Puri, if you want to put it into a temple, you have to do a Prana Pratishtha. There is a lot of pujas and ceremonies that you have to do. But for Govardhan, you don't have to do anything. As such, Krishna is present. So you have to be very careful, don't do that. And the scriptures mention that if at all you take a Govardhan Shila, you have to deposit gold equivalent to the weight of Govardhan Shila. Then you will not take. What is per gram rate now? You know, na? So better than that. So, what I was saying? Govindakund. Okay. So Govindakund is an important place. Then on the road, it's a very easy place. There is a temple called Punchrika Lotaba. Punchrika Lotaba. What happened was, when Krishna was taken to Mathura by whom? Who took Krishna to Akrura? Okay. So, see, we only say Akrura. Gopis say Krura. So, when Krishna was taken to Mathura by Akrura, the news spread like wildfire. So, one of the dearmost close friends of Krishna, his name was Lotaba. And he was staying in that village. The name of that village is Punchari. So, he heard this news. So, he immediately started running to stop Krishna from going to Mathura. But Krishna was almost, I think he crossed that place, I think. But this Lota Baba ran behind the Ratha and he stopped Krishna. He was grasping, Krishna, where are you going, Krishna? Don't leave me. Krishna, like that he was saying. And Krishna said, Arey, yaar, don't worry, I will come back very soon. Why are you so much worried? be cool, I am coming back. Then Lota Baba said, asked, when you will come back? Very soon you will come back, very soon I will come back. Yeah? And then Krishna went. So this Lota Baba thought, Krishna said very soon he will come back. So he thought from here to Madura, 10 kilometers, no, 16. Okay, maybe within 2 hours, with whatever max, he calculated some time and he said, instead of going back home, let me wait here and bring Krishna with me. And he is waiting there for how many days? For 5,000 years. And see, look at the devotion of these people, They're waiting there for 5,000 years. When we go to one temple and the pujari says, oh, the temple is closed, now it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock only it will open up. 1 hour we have to wait. Next year we will. That is what we are. But this person is waiting for 5,000 years. Okay. It's a wonderful place to go. Punchari, Punchari, Punchari ka Lota Baba, Lautabab. So then next place is Uddhav Kund. Okay. So who is Uddhava? Who is Uddhava? Neighbor of Krishna? Cousin brother. He is a cousin brother, he is a devotee, he was his personal advisor, minister, he was like so much for Krishna. So, when Uddhava was there with Krishna, Krishna understood that the gopis are in a lot of pain because of separation from Krishna. So, what Krishna did, he sent a message with Uddhava to gopis. And the intention of the message was to console gopis. Okay. So Uddhava went to Vrindavan and he said, why are you so much attached to Krishna like this? You have not read any scriptures. Krishna is Sarva Vyapi. Don't you know about the story of Prahlad? What Prahlad said? Krishna is there in everywhere. Everywhere is there. So why are you worried? Krishna is there in the stone, Krishna is there in the tree, Krishna is everywhere. Why you are so much worried about Krishna coming back to Vrindavan and all? Like that he started giving lectures. So he was giving a nice lecture and after some time Uddhava was fully immersed in giving that lecture and after some time he heard some sound. What was the sound? Who? All the gopis were. Why? Because all this philosophy they don't want. They want Krishna. Then finally, after a long lecture, Uddhava stopped. And he was referring from so many Puranas, Vedas, this, that, big note, iPad, he was there in front of him. And finally, Gopi says, your lecture is over. Okay. Wonderful lecture, okay. Yeah. You had some notes, you are referring to some notes. Can we look at it? Then he handed over the notes. They immediately tore it into 2 pieces and threw it in the dust. You and your lecture and philosophy. They were not at all impressed by all this Sarvagyapi, this, that and all, Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, this and all. They said, we want Krishna. Why are you telling all this nonsense? We don't like all these things. Then Uddhava stayed with them for 10 months. And then before leaving, Uddhava said, can you give me a lecture? To whom? To the gopis. To the gopis. So he understood gopis are such exalted devotees. And he thought that the greatest fortune is to take the dust of gopis on his head. So for that what he did was, he took permission from Krishna and he asked, Krishna, please allow me to stay in Vrindavana forever. I don't want to stay in Vrindavana and I want to stay as a creeper in Vrindavan. Why creeper? So that when gopis walk here and there, they will stamp on me. The dust from their lotus feet will fall on my head. So Krishna also blessed. So even to this day, Uddhava is staying in Uddhava Kunda as Gulma Lata. That is the name of the creeper. As Gulma Lata. So Uddhava wants everyone, whoever comes to Vrindavan, to stamp on his head. Okay. So there is a Kund also, a Tirtha also. So that is Uddhava Kund. Uddhava. Okay. Then we reach our final destination. That is Radha Kund. And how Radha Kund was formed? Once an Asura came in the form of a bull, and his name was Arishtasura. And when Krishna killed Arishtasura, Radharani got annoyed. She said, "You have committed a grave offense. You have committed the sin of Gohatya. So you have to purify yourself." So then Krishna asked what I should do. And he said, "You should take bath in all the tirthas in this prapancha, not in one tirtha, in all the tirthas." So they thought Krishna will beg, fall at their feet. How can I go to? He's such a lazy guy. He's not even ready to go to Haridwar to take bath in Ganga. Then how will go to all the tirthas? So Gopis knew that he will beg Radharani, please, please, like that. And Krishna, what he did, he with his heel, pushed on the ground, and immediately a big hole came. And then he called all the tirtha. So all the tirthas in the Prapancha came. Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Prayag, this, that, all the tirthas came in the form of deities. And they bowed in front of him and asked, "My Lord, what should we do?" "Just jump inside." And all the tirthas jumped inside the hole, and that hole was in no time filled up with the entire tirthas of the Prapancha. Krishna also jumped in, and then he looked at Radharani. Now what he will say? Radharani couldn't believe, so fast. He took bath in all the tirthas. And Radharani is now little ashamed. And then Krishna started glorifying his tirtha. This is so wonderful. All the tirthas are here. Any sins you commit, if you take bath, it will go. If you want, you can also take bath. Like that, he started glorifying his kunda. So Radharani got annoyed. She said, "What kunda is this? I'll make a better kunda." And then what she did, she wanted to dig a hole. Krishna is so strong, he did like that, the hole was found. But Radharani can't do that. So what she did, she was wearing bangles. So she brought the bangle, glass bangle, and with that she started digging. 1, 2, 3, like that. How can you dig a kunda with a bangle piece? It's so difficult. So Radharani is sweating. So Radharani said, "Are Gopis, why are you sitting and looking at me? Come and help me, And the Gopis asked, "Who asked you to dig a hole like this? You only fought with it. You could have as well took bath in Shamkund. No. Why you want to make? No, we should do this." So all the Gopis also brought their bangles and they also started digging. And by the time the hole was dug, it was midnight. They started in the morning. They were digging. By around midnight, the hole was finished. Now only hole is ready. Water should come. So then Radharani said, "Now how we will fill the water here?" Krishna is standing there and watching. Okay, let's see how we will fill the hole. And then Radharani said, "Anyway, we will do one thing. First we will bring water from Ganga." And then what they did, they all made a huge line with the pots. So what was the idea? To take water from Mansi Ganga and pass it on and fill Radha Kunda. But who made Mansi Ganga? Also Krishna only made. Krishna kept quiet. He is a gentleman. We did not talk about that. So he just kept quiet. Why Krishna kept quiet, That is only Ganga. In Krishna's Kunda, all the tirthas are there. So Radharani is sweating, So Krishna felt very bad. So he said, "Radharani, don't worry. And I'll call all the tirthas. They will also come and fill your kunda." Radha said, No. It's okay. It's okay. And then Krishna called all the tirthas, and all the tirthas again went inside Radha Kunda. And then Krishna immediately declared that whoever takes bath in Radha Kunda with complete devotion, they will get prema equivalent to that of Radharani, that Radharani is having. And Radharani also took bath in Shyam Kunda, and she also declared that whoever takes bath here will get prema for Shyam. So like that, Radha Kunda and Shyama Kunda came. So the Acharyas say that Radha Kunda is the topmost tirtha in the entire world. So what we should do when we go to Radha Kunda? Do a somersault into Radha Kunda. Can we do that? No. Even though, since it is the topmost tirtha, you cannot put your feet inside. Okay. So then what you should do? You should go, pay your pranams, pray to Radharani and all the gopis, and very respectfully sprinkle water on your head, sip some water, and pray to Radha. The Vrajavasis and some devotees, once in a year, they go and take bath. That is on which day? Bahulashtami. On the day of Bahulashtami, you can take bath, and that too, you can take bath only in the midnight, to be very exact. But throughout the day they take bath sometimes. Why only in the midnight? Because when was Radha Kunda completed? So when is the appearance time of Radha Kunda? Midnight. So during the appearance day, appearance time, which happens to be on Bahulashtami, if you want, we can come here and take a bath, but it will be very crowded. One advantage is you don't have to walk to Radha Kunda. You have to simply stand. They will carry you and throw you into Radha. You just have to climb out. That's it. It will be so crowded, so crowded. Okay, right? So that is Radha Kunda and Shyam. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Giriraj Govardhan ki Jai. Jai Shri Gopal ki Jai. Gaur Sitanath Prema.